So what I've done here is I'm creating the top of this compost heap into a herb garden. And I just bought these herbs. This is bee balm. Now what I've done here, you may say, well, it looks really weird, doesn't look good. Well, what you do is you strip the leaves off. These were really long, and you bury them. And what happened is, it's a mint family, so most likely these stems will root, and you're gonna have a much broader family. The same, I did this with this apple mint here. Kills me that I spent like $3 for this, but I had my dad buy it. So, and here is sage in there. There's, I don't know if it's gonna make it, there's some oregano. And it's been outside so far and it hasn't died. And it is rooting. I noticed that the roots are growing, but it's not looking so healthy. But we'll see. You know, I could probably protect the stem by just taking some soil like this and just bury it. The more soil that protects it from frost. And something I've noticed, because of all the trees and stuff, everyone else has had frost, but we haven't. We've had frost on the neighbors, but we've not had any frost, and we're in a little bit of a, I think it's because of the heat sink area, because of the woods and our positioning, because we've got this, you know, we've got this crop of trees down this side here, which is kind of like a windbreak, and it works really well, and then we got all this here. And maybe these beds are generating some heat. I don't know. Let's look at a thermal camera. But this should be kind of cool, just how this is all herbs and stuff growing up here. It's on an elevated level, which maybe the rabbits will be dissuaded from coming up and grazing on it. Who knows? We'll see. You know, I'm sure a rabbit could jump up on here. I'll probably end up doing the same thing with this bed here. On it. So there's lots you can do with your compost heap once it's ready. And, you know, all of this matter from the sprinkler system here, all this stuff is going to break down and create amazing food for the worms. And hopefully this will be this huge, you know, bed of herbs that you can just come out to and just flip all the herbs you need with bee balm and the, you know, the apple mint and everything else. I've got spearmint too, but I planted it out front around the beewood tree. So, you know, a lot you can do with compost heap, transform it into something that's really beneficial, and I should never have to do anything with this compost heap in the sense of putting fertilizer or anything else. You know, the stuff here eventually should just go crazy as this stuff breaks down, and there's human manure buried in there and everything else, and it's full of goodness. It really is. Something else I may do is actually I'm going to take nuts and actually put the nuts in here, and maybe I can have some trees coming up in here, and as these trees come up, you know, from around the herb garden, they're going to shoot up and then clear out some of these other trees and have, or I can, you know, move them to a different location. So I look at this as kind of like a seeding bed, a herb garden, and yeah, lots of fun. If you like this video and these tips on gardening, you know, I don't have any sponsors. My sponsors, actually I do, my sponsors are my patron. If you go to foundups.com and join Foundups, they're my patrons. You go to our never-ending crowdfunding campaign. Whether it's permaculture, aquaponics, hydroponics, these are all parts of the Foundups paradigm. Foundups are a little bit more than that in the sense that as these ideas level up, we give back to others who are helping to launch. We want to encourage other people to launch Foundups. I'm transforming our Florida house into something known as a Foundups house, where people will be able to come and get Foundups certification, which is going to give them hands-on experience doing stuff like this, and also aquaponics, hydroponics, CNC routers, 3D printers, you name it. Imagine coming for a holiday for a month at a Foundups house. We've got tennis courts, we've got junior Olympic size swimming pool for fun, we've got boating, we've got rafting, down in the Homosassa Springs. It's a month-long program of basically learning to be green, transforming homes that are currently unsustainable to as near sustainable, where they're growing their own food, they're getting their own power, they're growing their own fish, not only the greens, the fish, they have their chickens, they have their eggs and everything else, and they're selling locally at a lower price than you can get at the farmer's market or you can get at the grocery store. And ultimately what we want to do is encourage other homes to become founded homes, founded house, right? And not only that, out of these founded house, they're kind of a hacker house that we're launching the future startups, the future Googles, the future Facebooks, and everything else. And everyone who is a patron who's supporting a founded house is getting equity in all these other ideas. So think of it having your own incubator in your own backyard, where people are the best and the brightest coming from all over the world and staying. That's a founded house. So the only way we're going to launch founded houses is with patrons like yourself supporting us for as little as $1 a month. Your support funds our Founded Fund, and with our Founded Fund, we're able to do a lot of different things. I'm able to travel. I'm able to basically go to conferences. I can go and share Found Ups with a greater audience. I can do our Found Ups here because these Found Ups that I'm doing are supported by our patrons. So join us on foundups.com. The only way we're going to save our planet is for us to do it ourselves with Found Ups.